Welcome back to another very special River Dunes edition of Between Two Clouds. Today we have Eric Garrison.
Yep.
CEO and founder of WTE?
That is correct, for 25 years.
And do you guys have a MySpace page?
We probably did back in the day.
That's not relevant anymore?
No.
Okay. Sorry to hear that. So what is it that you do in your day-to-day?
We fix computer problems for large companies, the solutions that people can't figure out on their own. So
It seems like a good thing to do.
it does. It does. And what started small, now we do it for billion-dollar companies.
Those are good companies to do business with.
Yeah.
So I understand you've had a bit of time to prepare for this discussion.
Yeah, I know. No idea what you're about to ask me.
Fair enough. So, cars.
Yeah.
Cars a hobby of yours? Now, these RC cars? Are they toy cars?
No, a little more larger and exotic.
Exotic cars. So,
Yeah.
exotic RC cars.
High-end cars.
Okay, all right.
Porsches, Lamborghinis, Ferraris. So, not that I own any of those. I just happen to be able to play with them a bit.
So, exotic cars. So, what do you do at these car shows? What is it?
Yeah, so WTE actually has a couple brands that we own, a couple other sister companies that we founded over the years. One of them works with food trucks, and one of them works in the car space. So mobiles.com works with food trucks, and Rideology works in the automotive space. And going into COVID, we were working with a car show at Imperial Center in Durham. It began in COVID, had about 800 people attending it. Last month had 3,400 cars, including a $3 million Bugatti, show up.
Sounds like an expensive hobby.
It is an expensive hobby. It's a fun one. So we do the technology and a lot of the communication, and we do QR codes for all the sponsors and landing pages for them. And these sponsors end up being, Hendrix, Leith, large multinational companies that sponsor the car show. So it's good. And it's put me inside of a couple very nice, vehicles.
So how worried should I be, scale of 1 to 10, about Skynet becoming a reality? I understand that you have some involvement.
Yeah, we use AI a fair amount. Probably should be a little bit scared, because we've been using AI since 2021, more on the predictive side, less on the generative side, but we have written some software for it and have been allowing it to do things like monitor some logs and read back responses in the healthcare space. And, it's moving very quickly. So
I'm glad you called it it,
yes.
versus a he or a she. That gives me something.
Well, I mean, if I were to name her, it probably would be Sandra Bullock.
Yeah. Okay.
But, it's
Fair enough.
it hasn't taken over yet. But there's a number of people that we come across to say, I'm never going to use technology. I don't like all of this AI stuff. Hey, Siri, turn down my Nest thermostat. And, so it just makes you roll your eyes.
So I know we've known you for a long time. You and I have known each other for a while, and you've been working with Opex for a long time. What's your experience been working with Opex? How have they helped you out in this role and others?
They're great. So when we get involved with companies, a lot of what we're doing is transformative technology. I'll give you examples. A healthcare company that needs to grow rapidly. Well, we call up Auburn and your team and go, here are the challenges. What are the best vendors? Whether it's a new phone system, a call center application, it's bringing in network as a service, as well as negotiating contracts. I mean, you guys, for us personally in our data center, to your point, you saved us lots of money. So, and the relationship there has been great. I met Auburn back decades ago. We both were quite young and skinnier and everything, but our whole careers we've worked together. And Opex, when it started, we were one of the early customers of it. So,
well, we appreciate that, and I'm sure that money saved went towards your virtual Sandra Bullock and those RC cars that you play with.
It pays off. So yes.
Well, Eric, we appreciate you spending some time with us today and look forward to seeing everybody else again real soon.